Ilgauskas.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
24 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Okogie. Clock at 6. Williams. Sweet little floater.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
It's stolen. Here's Ellis. No good from outside. Launches it from deep. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. We'll be right back after this word.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Atlanta Hawks.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1-2. 1-2, 1-2, in the place to be, most definitely. They seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
Let's look now and see how teams stack up across the league. It's our latest power rankings.
You know, right now for the Hawks, fresh out the gates, they've already established themselves as one of the teams to beat.
That is certainly reflected in their ranking here, a team to be reckoned with. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Oh, fantastic game from Jabari in this one.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And Atlanta has possession. Jabari Smith out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Walker Kessler.
Get up to throw down. Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
To the middle. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Heat trail by 13. Here's Kolek. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D.
He's doing that against the T-Wolves, so now you think he can do it against the defending champs?
Playing big. He just stays committed to the attack.
I don't like that disrespect.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better. That is what I'm talking about.
Thought he was.
And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves
you ain't doing that again, bro.
Incredible 44-inch vertical.
Miami's got 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Kolek, hounded by Morant. O'Neal on the wing. Miller outside. Smith right side.
Oh, no.
What? And he was fouled while in
Foul
the
Ja Morant?
so he'll take 2 free throws.
How?
Ja Morant picks one up.
And he can play the bully ball inside. Smith Jr., now he knows how to use his size.
How is that a foul? Somebody please tell me how that's a foul.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
Somebody please tell me how that's a foul.
Smith hits them both. Now here's Morant. Give him 20. Outside Carter. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Time to get on your feet and make some noise. Your Miami Heat dancers. For the baddest dance team in the NBA, your Miami Heat dancers.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some slack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Atlanta shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Vince Carter. 2.
He said PG to go. PG came to fit in and did that.
And so Carter nails them both. Heat trail by 15.
Not even better than that. Not even go.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Picked by Smith. Here's Miller. And again, no good by Miami. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. From deep, Morant hits the trifecta. Morant's got 23.
Right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Made me mad.
Left side O'Neal. Smith with a screen on Morant. Here's Kolek.
Don't make me mad, Colin.
Again, the Heat misses. The Hawks lead by 18. Morant with it. 23 points in the game. Carter from outside. And it's Miami with a rebound. Kessler's got his 6th rebound on the night. For 3, O'Neal.
You better not make that.
Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 5 rebounds in the game.
Yo. Okay.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
He's off on the first. Tyson, he's checked in for. for Miami. So he comes up empty, missing both.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
Kolik's shot is off. The Hawks have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. For 3, Powell. And Atlanta misses again. Heat trail by 18. Down low to stop the run. And finished off by Kessler.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Christie passes to Carter. Here's Njai. Good D by Kessler. Miami has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Miller can't get it to go. The Hawks lead by 16. Now Carter. 12 points for him. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Heat shooting just 42% so far in the game. Here's Kolik. He has 6.
Great.
A nice shot by Smith.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Williams passes to Okogie. Cuts off the pass. Fast break. Here come the Heat. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
A different look for Miami. George, he's checked in for Kessler, and it's Johnson in for Miller. And Williams drops them both.
Williams and that wisdom gives a boost to the confidence of the entire team, someone the younger guys look up to.
Now here's Johnson, tightly guarded, can't connect from 13 feet out.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
From the arc. And it's Tyson with a rebound.
Yo, make the shot.
Tyson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Smith. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Timeout called, the Hawks.
You know what time it is, DJ. Make some noise for your Heat Breaker Dance Crew.
Making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. So it's Atlanta now. They led by as many as 18. And here is Williams. A minute 31 left in the third. And it's Miami with a rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Middleton passes to Johnson. The rebound by Atlanta.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Here's Tyson into the lane. And yep, it's good. Tyson's got his second basket of the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. They're not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now here's Williams. Here's the pick. Up and in on the layup. Williams has got 6 points.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Now at the line.
The first free throw is good. And Johnson drops them both.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
The Hawks lead by 11. Here's Williams. And that one drops for him. Williams has got 6 here in the quarter.
Now all the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from it.
Johnson with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Van Horn. Takes a 3. And the three-pointer goes. Van Horn's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now Williams. Give him 8 points now. Shot clock at 6. Soft touch off the glass. 10 points for him.
Now that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
Tyson misses from short range.
Good.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Atlanta on top, up by 12. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. They've got Derek Lively. Ja Morant is out there with Buzelis. And it's Carter in at the 3.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Here's Morant. Circus shot, Ja Morant.
Such a light touch on that finger roll. Classic move there.
Heat trail by 12. Pass to Van Horn. Launches it. Got a hand on it. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. Christie's checked in for Ellis. Hawks on D. George a screen on Carter. George outside from deep. Lively grabs the miss. Atlanta leading by 12. Outside Morant. Pass to Christie from deep three-point land. Here's Lively. Rebound Miami.
Yeah, you sending me comments in the middle of the shooting.
George scanning the floor. And he gets the bucket. George has gotten 4 this quarter.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Morant, the pass to Lively. Oh, George with a steal. Pass bring Miami. He goes up. And George with the jam.
And that's their way back into this game. They've got to play racehorse basketball from here on out.
Lively with a screen on Johnson. Inside. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And there's the IQ from Morant, knowing where his man's going to be.
Heat trail by 10. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And that's going to be a travel. Ooh.
You know what? I can lose when they're doing stuff like that.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
The Hawks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Christie, guarded by Miller. Here's Christie, 5 to shoot.
No good with that layup, very late.
That time from Miller. Pass to Tyson. Here's Van Horn. Fires in the triple.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
The free throw drops for Morant.
Shooting for Atlanta, Jabari.
And Morant drops them both. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra. Huddle. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Kolek, hounded by Morant. George for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Lively's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And there's the lob and a slam dunk by Lively.
Getting better at reading defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates.
Heat trail by 11. Here's Kolek. Miller outside. 4-3. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here's Morant. To the paint. Lively inside. 4 on the clock. Such a wide open look. And the Hawks lead by 14.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Here's Morant. And the layup is good. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball. Check out the immediate response to the jam.
Oh, both sides are fired up. Heat trail by 16. Smith outside. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Kolek. Here's Kessler. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul. First team foul. Kessler.
That one's off. And he sinks the second. Now here's Morant. Buries it down low. Morant's got 33.
Just electric. Ja Morant. I mean, someone you pay to see.
Here's Kolek driving inside. It's good. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter here. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. Buzelis hits the three-pointer. Buzelis has got 6 here in the quarter.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here's Miller. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Morant with it. Pass to Buzelis. Beyond the arc. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Hawks.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
It really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Ja Morant.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
A line change here for Miami. The importance of getting your second NBA contract is something players often cite. Brent, did you feel that way?
No doubt about it, BA. I mean, it's a stamp of approval that you belong at this level. Of course, it gives you a lot of security for what you want to do for your family and for yourself. But, man, that's acknowledgement that all that hard work has paid off.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
The free throw drops for Morant. Bowl, he's checked in for Vukcevic. And Morant drops them both. 41 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Johnson. The 3 is up. He drops it from range. Smooth sailing for Atlanta. From downtown, Bull grabs the board. Tipped away. Oh, stolen by Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
When you step into an opposing team's arena and you
Wait,
can
he's still
play
in?
with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Knocked away. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Ellis. Good, and the setup by Morant.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before.
He's letting
Just an
up.
absolute blur
He's
in
coming up.
transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
So we see the Hawks taking the
Just the
W
job,
here.
just the
Boy,
remote.
this crowd
Think
has
you gonna
to
let
be
him?
shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Ja Morant.
Woo. Go Lakers. They playing Bucks. Hello back. That's like 6 and 7. They cook. Alright, we're done. Whew. Right back where he belonged, number 1. We got 2 rookies.